There are going to be a lot of times in your life when things don't line up in a way that sets you up for success, at least not easy success. And you have to really look kind of inside your motivation and see why you're doing something and how important it really is to figure out if certain things are worth it to you and if it's worth it to you to find a way to make things work. And when it matters, you will usually find a way to make things work. And that was the theme for today. Got home after a very, very long day of traveling yesterday. I got back home from school and then went and picked up my sister from the airport 4 hours away and then came back again. So I was pretty much on the road all day. Uh, so my sleep was a little off. My nutrition today was pretty poor. That's on me. And my home gym here, Timber, which is where I always train whenever I come to stay with my parents, is relocating their entire gym this weekend, and so it'll be open on Monday, I believe. But I talked to them when they were moving it and said, "Oh, you can come check it out, but you can't really live today." And I said, "Well, that's not going to work for me. I need to train." And so I was stuck looking around kind of at the last minute here, and found out that the YMCA a couple towns over had gotten some new equipment, and I could come buy a day pass. And so I was a little bit on a time crunch because they closed early on the Saturday, but I made it in and was able to get through the session because it mattered to me. Had 505 for 5 triples on squats, 415 for 3 sets of 6. The squats themselves felt pretty slow. I was just happy to get through the weight that I needed to, and I would have just done 500 like my program called for, but they didn't have any 2.5s, at least not that I found, and I kind of was trying my best not to make a scene of myself, because whenever I come to a commercial gym, I'm always nervous that I'm going to make the people who are working there a little too nervous and have them ask me to leave when I'm not doing anything wrong. So I was doing my best to stay under the radar over here in this little corner rack. I don't think I moved the entire time. I just stayed in my little spot and did what I could to, to finish up the work. I was actually surprised at how nice the equipment was. I've trained at this YMCA before years and years ago when I lived here, and they used to just have one of those set rack height squat racks, and it was really, really tough uh, to do any significant work. And now that I'm even at a higher level than I was, it was one of those things where I wasn't quite sure how it was going to work. But the facility was great. The people were actually really pretty accepting. No one gave me any dirty looks or anything, and everyone kind of just gave me a wide berth to do my own thing. So it was really nice, and I appreciated the environment. Um, as kind of softcore as it seemed, there wasn't a whole lot. You can tell this isn't a place where people are used to really heavy weights being moved, but you make do with what you have, and I got through it. Right now you're watching. I decided to film all my squat sets, and uh, I just was tired. I was just dragging through most of this, and the only reason if it wasn't important to me to get through all these sessions, I would have just called it a day before even coming in and said, you know what, I'm just going to take the weekend off and enjoy this holiday season. But I felt really motivated to at least get to a gym and do it, even if my motivation in the workout was a little bit less than usual. And it was just kind of a get through it mode, which is not how I like to get through my sessions. But you work with what you have available, as far as the equipment you have, the area you have, and the motivation within yourself on that particular day. Um, and that's really just all you have to it. After the squatting, I moved right into benching. I just pulled that little bench on the side into this rack, and it took a little bit of adjusting to get the height comfortable as far as the unrack, because I still think I set it a little too low. It's almost like doing a press just to get it out. And again, I was just tired, so the pressing is a little slow, and used 325 I did 4 triples here, which is 5 pounds more than the 4 sets that I ended up doing for my doubles on Thursday. And that's just the way that Shaco works sometimes. some of the weight changes and percentage shifts feel a little arbitrary, but overall, I always feel at the end like I did exactly what I needed to, and I'm always confident that I'm going to be stronger as a result. So that's pretty much how that went. I'm a little nervous because tomorrow I would like to deadlift and bench press, but there is no place in the area that I know of that is really okay with heavy deadlifting. I'm pretty sure that squatting and benching at the Y is fine, but they would probably have something to say if I started picking up things and putting them down on their nice floor. So we'll see if I can't find somewhere to go tomorrow. If not, I may just have to makeshift something with some calisthenic and bodyweight stuff around here. But fingers are crossed that I'll be able to find somewhere that will allow a 600-pound deadlift um, to happen without getting me kicked out. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying this season and the people that are close to you. As far as my other channel, I've had a couple people ask if I'm making videos. I hope to get some up this week now that I have a little bit of time without a whole lot of other commitments, with the exception of just seeing my family and visiting my sister, who, with the exception of one visit in August, I haven't really seen all year. So she has a lot of my attention and focus this week, but other than that, I will try to get some videos up on that other channel. I have a lot of ideas and just haven't had time to put them in a video, so we'll see how that goes. And thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you hopefully soon. Bye.